I want to shift gears a little bit if I could, because I know that you have a really strong background in communication and so forth. Imagine another scenario, CEO of a fast-paced tech company, really sales-oriented, right? Getting the deal, has a culture of, we want to support people. We want to be able to engage people. We want to make sure there's inclusion, right? All of that's really a strong value. However, the CEO bristles at the opportunity to provide crucial conversations to his or her leadership team. How do you help a CEO become better at developing tough messages when they obviously have a hard time with that?
Everybody has a hard time with that.
Right. But some more than others, right?
But certainly some more than others.
Some people really, like they say one thing, we value crucial conversations, but when it comes down to it, I do not do this very well. How do you help somebody do that when it's obviously congruent with their values?
Well, the first thing we have to just find out is what's preventing them from having those conversations. So it could be something as simple as, I don't have the tools. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to approach the conversation. If that's it, the challenge, then that's a different starting point than if somebody is in a mindset of, I know it's going to go poorly, and so I don't want to have it. Or I know I'm going to 6 weeks from now have the same conversation, so why bother? So it has to start with, where are they from a mindset? So is it skills-based tools that can help them, or do we need to really shift their thinking around it? And if we assume that, and it usually starts with me helping them shift from, this is a confrontation, to this is just a conversation.
Oh, quotable quote, Linda.
So as soon as we think it's going to be a confrontation, it will be.
Yeah.
We enter into it differently. Our words that we use are different. We tighten up. We rush through it. We don't listen. If we go into it saying this is a conversation, we approach it differently. We're less judgmental. We open up listening. We're going to have questions, and they probably still need some of the tools, because something's going to happen in there, but it starts usually with helping them shift their thinking.
I find that, I'm sure you do too, that with the fact that we've been spending so much time on Zoom calls and WebEx and so forth, Teams, that the not having that personal interaction and the separateness, the lack of relatedness that's been going on over the last 18 months or so has, I think, increased people's aversion to delivering tough news, that they now are interpreting that as something to avoid, or something that, to your point, is confrontation versus a conversation. And it's like we've lost ground in some ways because of the disconnection. We're out of practice. We haven't been at the gym for a long time, right? We're feeling a little, flabby, if you will, when it comes to having these tough conversations that we were never really good at in the first place, right?
Yeah.
But now we've gotten a little worse. I think your point's well taken. We need to really shift this perspective around, this is a conversation, which doesn't mean that I'm still not going to give you the kind of accountability that is needed, but I'm going to approach it from a different mindset.